Right, so hello everyone on YouTube. Hope everyone is doing great as always. MainManSWE here, streaming live. And from out of nowhere, the patch notes for the update that will be released tomorrow have been revealed to all of us. So we can now see with our own eyes what is going to happen to Leroy. And I can tell straight away that there are multiple characters involved here. But yeah, I see a lot of Leroy. I've done my best not to get you spoiled. I haven't even read my own Twitch chat because everyone's of course spoiling it left and right. So Alzheimer's is one hell of a disease. So what I'll be doing, I'll take them one by one, and I haven't read this before, so it's gonna be very interesting indeed. So first off, we have Yoshimitsu during Kincho. Which of course is the Japanese word for putting your dick into your own rectum, increase the range of the attack. Does that mean he has a longer penis? Probably. Leo, forward 3, fixed an issue in which the second half of the move had crouch status. Oh, it's one of those fixed an issue. They're never very fun. You know, they fixed a bug. They didn't really change the properties of the attack. Shaheen. Very bland character. Oh, have they made him cool and suspenseful now? Down 3. Hold down forward. Oh, that's to go into sneak or whatever. Oh, fixed an issue in which stealth actually looked pretty cool. Animator now made it more bland. Oh, okay. No, wait, could be cancelled with inputs other than down. Okay, whatever. Josie 1, 2, 3. Reduced the strength of a pushback and made the move easier to land. Okay, here we actually have some property changes. 1, 2, 3. Reduces the strength of a pushback and made the move easier to land. But that is not a 10 frame punish, right? I don't think 1, 2, 3 is a 10 frame punish. Josie, while rising 3, reduced the strength of a pushback and they made the move easier to land. Okay. Sorry, my Josie knowledge is 0. I know some Josie. I mean, I know the core gameplay, the general game plan of a character, but I never ever see Josie players. So those two of you who think this is great, I'm very happy for you. Akuma, oh, this could be big. Back towards enemy, down 4. Fixed an issue in which the move's properties differed from those of down 4. Okay, so that's all they do to Akuma in this patch. So maybe they feel they are done with the character. I don't know. Geese, back towards enemy, down 4. Fixed an issue in which the okay, so nothing, no nerfs to Akuma or Geese. I kind of expected more Akuma nerfs, because he still has these rule-breaking attacks, like for example down 2. That's just one example, you know, or counter it down 1, 2, down 3, etc. You know about this. But they have nerfed him a bit, you know, he did get reduced meter gain. The Hadouken is now -14. They've done a few things, but he still seems, you know, pretty... But, of course, the amount of players who can get, you know, 100% efficiency out of Akuma, you know, you can put them all into a very small room, you know, there's very few of them. Lei, fixed an issue during play then. Fixed an issue in which you could put the opponent into spin multiple times when hitting them in midair. Holy shit, they nerfed Lei. You can do an infinite spin multiple times? You cheesy Lei bastards. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what that is. Anna 4-3-2. We're almost at Leroy, guys. Anna 4-3-2 reduced the strength of a pushback and made the move easier to land. Okay. Ganryu during Tai Chi Ai. Down forward 1+2 reduced the strength of a pushback and made the opponent's attack easier to parry. Okay. Now we're at Leroy, and there's a lot of Leroy, which is to be expected when a character is as unbelievably broken as Leroy has been on release. So this is where I'm expecting some very, very big nerfs on Orbital, down 1+2, back 1+2, forward 2, forward 2 2. His 10 frame string 1 1 1 plus 2 1. Maybe hell sweep, maybe down 2 4. Oh, down 2 4 is no longer delayable. If that's still delayable, the character is still, you know, a big problem. But you know, I can go on. Down 3 2. It just never ends with the character. Or forward 3, you know. So let's just get into it. Leroy during rage and after Twin Dragon Gate. Oh, Twin Dragon Gate succeeds. Forward 1 plus 2. What? During rage? I mean, that's his rage drive. And after Twin Dragon Gate succeeds, forward 1 plus 2. Could he do his rage drive after Twin Dragon? What is Twin Dragon Gate? I have no idea. Fixed an issue in which the timing the move could be performed was faster than other moves by 1 frame. Okay, so that's a bug fix. Let's see. 1 2 3. Down 1 2 4. 1 2 3 is 1 2 into his tornado kick. Down 1 2 4. Well, what? What is that? Fixed an issue in which the timing for. Okay, so there are really no real nerfs so far. We're just fixed an issue where orbital was not +4 as intended. It was -3. What the fuck? The intern fucked up. It's +4 now, and it forces crouch. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, so now we actually have something. During Hermit, forward 4. So that's the mid launcher. Change the damage from 25 to 21. Oh, now it doesn't do 25 like a neutral hop kick, you know. It just does 21. Oh, but it's still a mid launcher with great range that's neutral on block. Oh, all the Leroy mains reading this. Unfair, unfair. Let's see. Leroy down forward 1. He's down forward 1, so this is a vital tool. Change the damage from 14 to 12. But I guess it still has an enormous hitbox then. Great horizontal range and vertical range. He can do down forward 1 instead of dash jabs and combos. That's still there. Okay. But it does 2 less damage. It's over, Leroy. Let's see. Leroy down forward 3. Increased the... Leroy down forward 3. Increased the distance between the character and the opponent when the move hits the opponent while they're down. Again, I don't even remember what is Leroy down forward 3. No, well wait, I know that's his. That's the mid kick that goes into string. Down forward 3, 1, etc. There's a mix-up there. Increase the distance between the character and the opponent when the move hits the opponent while they're down. Oh, they fixed the forward 3 combo. That's what they did. So this is good. This is good. So no longer will down forward 3 1 pick up after forward 3 on most of the male characters. So this means no more 85 damage. You're going to have to do up forward 3 plus 4 1 plus 2. Good job, developers. Good job. Leroy down 2-4. Okay, so this one is also very important. Change the damage from 17 to 11. That's a big damage nerf. Change the frame advantage when blocked from -11 to -13. This is great. Change the frame advantage upon hit from 0 frames to -2. Okay, I'm guessing this means you can still do this as a combo ender for big damage, because it still seems delayable, right? It still seems like that that works, but it does less damage. It went from 17 to 11 the second hit. And it's minus 13 now, the second hit. I don't know why it ever was minus 11, to be honest. So this is good. It's still a viable low, but now it's fair. And he's not going to completely destroy you anymore using this as an ender, but it's still going to hurt a lot. So maybe it's not unbelievably dumb anymore, but it's probably still pretty good. Down back 1-3. This is also important because this is a super strong move. Change the damage from 20 to 17. Okay, it's still super good. A lot of people don't know. If you watch really good Leroy players, they will use that together with the the second extension, the 1+2, to basically harass the opponent, because down back 1-3 is a natural combo, but if they block it, the second hit while high is neutral on block. And a lot of people don't understand that, and they start mashing, and what they do is down back 1-3 and then back 1+2. Oh, you died. So this move is still super good. But now I can see we're getting the mid extension in 1+2 right below. And now, yes, I can see that they've changed the frame advantage when blocked from -9 to -10. Why that ever was safe, I have no idea. But it's just one of those a million moves with Leroy where you're like, why is this even in the game? Change the frame advantage. Okay, so it's punishable now. And it doesn't have a lot of pushback, right? So this is good. Oh god, right. Decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. Okay, so -10. It's going to leave them right next to you. So you do get a jab punish, but... well, I mean, Asuka is still going to have a nightmare with that, as she has such a terrible 10-frame punish. This is good, but that's still a super good mix-up. Down back 1-3 is still neutral on block. Still a natural combo. Down back 1+2, -10, it's like, that's not a huge risk. Especially when you have down back 1-3. So this isn't too bad for Leroy at all. And then you have Leroy's back 3. Change the damage from 23 to 21. That's his tornado. Still a super good move. Natural hit launcher, very fast at like 17 or 18 frames. Great range, tracks somewhat to both sides. Oh, orbital. And it's just one line. I expected multiple lines on that one. Change the frame advantage when blocked from -3 to -8. Okay, so that's much better. He loses his turn, but on whiff, it's still going to recover as fast, I guess. It still hits grounded, I guess. It still evades some mids and highs and lows. It's still 21 frames fast. It's like, a lot of people make the mistake when they read, oh, it's now -8 on block, and they think that also means that when he whiffs it, it recovers super slowly. And those are two different things. So I'm guessing it's still going to be super spammable, but it's just that when it's blocked, you lose your turn. But you still have a parry, unless the parry is nerfed, that activates very quickly. So it goes from an unbelievably broken move to a super good attack. Okay. So up forward 3 +4, 1 +2, change the opponent's behavior when hit in mid-air. Okay. I don't know what that means. Change your opponent's behavior when hit in mid-air. Well, that's... yeah, what have they done here? Oh, it bounced. No, let's just hope it doesn't do something nasty, because that's an ender you can do after almost any combo. And, you know, forward 3 goes into up forward 3-4 1+2. So maybe they're like, oh, we removed the down forward 3-1 pickup after forward 3. Leroy ain't gonna get 85 damage, yo.
Almost.
Oh, make the up forward 3-4 1+2. Make it bound.
How's the girlfriend and Wilhelm?
So yeah, I don't know what that means. Oh god, we're almost out of patch notes. That's distressing, because I can think of a lot of moves in my head that are still completely, you know, obscene. Forward 4-2-2 did get a nerf. Changed the damage from 20 to 15. But it's still minus 13. Enormous range launcher. Like Heihachi's forward 4-2, but it's minus 13. And you can make it sort of safe, you know, against most characters. If you place it really well, it can knock them back, and you can't utilize a minus 13 Punisher. Well, for most characters at least. And that move tracks quite alright, due to being a move you do out of forward dash. So that move is still super good. Who cares if it does 5 damage less, or 25% damage less? You're still going to get an enormous amount of damage, even if down 2-4 has a damage nerf. Oh god, did they nerf the Pimp Cane? Did they nerf the Pimp Cane? Okay, so maybe it's not an extra rage drive anymore. First hit decreased the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. Okay. Distance between the character. Okay, so let's push back. Fixed an issue in which it was not possible to perform Geese's mid-Atemi throw. Oh, you couldn't parry it, I guess. Second hit, fixed an issue in which the third hit could be blocked when countering. Okay, fixed an issue in which it was not possible to perform Geese's mid-Atemi. Okay. Third hit, changed the opponent's behavior when blocking the move. Changed the frame advantage when blocked from +8 to -7. Okay, thank God. But honestly, when you read this, again, it's just unbelievable that the move ever was +8 on block. Okay, he can only do it once per match, but he can do it whenever he wants to. Doesn't have to be in rage. Whenever he wants to, he can surprise sex you with that Pimp Cane up your ass. That has the range of a Noctis Aura. And it's +8. And they understand to such a degree what a problem this was, that the change is, what? 11 frames strong? No, even more. No, what? It goes from +8 to -7. That's a difference of what? 15 frames? It's a difference of 15 frames. That's how wrong we were on estimating what the fuck that Pimp Cane should be on block. Make it +8. Oh, sounds good. +8. And then the community gets fucking violated day and night for what? 6 weeks. And then it's like, it should probably be -7. I just love it. Now, we shouldn't nerf it to +1. No, this should be -7. And why should it be -7? Because it's a 45 damage natural combo, long range, homing, class 1, enormous launcher that leads to a 105 damage combo without rage and walls. Maybe it shouldn't be +8. We'll put it at -7. Yeah, how that ever happened is just like, but so good on the devs. I like that one. That sounds fair. I mean, it's still gonna be homing, so. Okay. So that was it, and this just cements or is testament and proves what I said in that they are not going to do a major overhaul on Leroy. They will do what they have always done, and it's going to be slowly, very slowly, and very gradually over the months, over the years or year, we're going to tone him down. Every 2 or 3 months, you'll see another balance patch. You'll see Leroy's name a couple of times, and they will bring him down a little bit. And obviously, Leroy will remain a problem for the foreseeable future. Because certainly some good nerfs here, I like it, but he's still, you know, unbelievably strong. So we have no nerfs to the 10 frame counter hit string. That's super broken. Super broken. We have no changes to down 1+2, which is super broken. We have no changes to back 1+2, which is a 12 frame mid counter hit launcher that's -5 on block. That alone, from what I saw, destroyed all of Evo Japan. No changes to that. And you know, countless other moves. Down 3-2. And all of the moves from Hermit. I saw one change to Hermit, and it's reduced damage on forward 4. So Hermit 4, 1+2, unchanged. The low counter hit launch sweep, still -13. Yeah, I mean, the parry is unchanged. Oh, thank you, Lord, hallelujah, it's unchanged. Gonna love that. Yeah. That's the problem. I knew this was happening, because that's the problem with Leroy. It's like the entire move list is just absurd. And even if you had more moves here nerfed, you know, this was 3 times as long, I can bet you he would still be a problem, because at the very core of the character is a badly designed character where even if you tone down the moves, the frames, it doesn't change the fact that he has everything. He has everything. It's almost like you have to completely revamp the character or just remove attacks. Because even if you nerf frames, he has everything. It's just a very, very poorly designed character out of a gameplay perspective, which is so tragic because it's the best character in what? 15 years in terms of design and his visual appeal, and he has charisma. I like the voice. Sugar, you know, Pimp Cane, I applaud you, but you dropped the ball so badly when it came to the gameplay, and it's so tragic because I feel like the game needed another really cool original character. Claudio didn't do it for me. Alyssa, Lars, Bob, Lucky Chloe, trash. Gigas, trash. I mean, Shaheen, I mean, Jesus. And then we get Leroy, and I love him, but then he's released, and it's like, god damn it. God damn it. It's fuck. As a fan of a game, you know, I get frustrated. This was such an opportunity. But yeah, so again, he's been nerfed, but he's still top 1? Probably. Yeah, most likely, top 1. So yeah, those were the patch notes. Other than Leroy, mostly fixed issues. Yeah, so this is what could be done up to now. So we'll see, I guess, when Fakumram is released. Maybe we will get an additional tuning of Leroy. I just hope the character doesn't remain a problem for an additional, you know, 12 months or something like that. But I do fear, as I said when I talked about the core of Leroy being a poorly designed character, what I fear the most with Leroy is that he will never ever be an interesting and compelling Tekken character out of a gameplay perspective. And it is such a waste. So those were the patch notes. Thank you for listening to me.